Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I do a lot of ranting and a lot of shorts, far as review wise. But fam, I gotta say something. Thank you for being positive. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for, just checking in on your brother. This is not just a channel, it's a community of collectors, a group of like-minded individuals who sometimes just talk about certain things. Fam, look. This thing about vehicles for, various toy lines, Super 7 should be an indicator. The HasLab, his tank should be an indicator how much this stuff will cost. See, people think I just be capping, Unc just capping. He don't know what he talking about. He don't know. These vehicles be like 75 to 100. Just imagine. The U.S. flag was $100 in the 80s. The Terradrone was damn near 100 and something in the 80s. Just imagine how much this damn thing will cost now. Do you know, for Super 7, the tank, the Thunder tank, is going to cost close to $500. Cat's Lair, around $1,000. So I'm trying to think, if the bounty hunter young lady from the Super 7 line, along with her bike, they're around about what, 4 or 5? So I'm sitting here thinking, I say between 3 and 5. We'll put it like that, between 3 and 5. I'm gonna say this. It's easy for all us to say they should create vehicles and, once they put them on a shelf, we'll just buy them up. That ain't true. You put this stuff on a damn shelf, that's one thing. You put it on a shelf, you put these G.I. Joe classifieds on the shelf at one point, damn near $30. People left them there. You see my point? So the vehicle will only make sense if it's a certain price point. So you trying to bring a vehicle out of the 80s, put it like this. What? Put it like this. Night Raven, about 50. Now, probably about 250. Because it's much bigger. Take up a lot more space. More plastic. And plastic, for some reason, is a hot commodity right now. So you're going to pay up for it. And a lot of people are thinking, once you get the stuff, I'll put bells and whistles on it. Put it lights up, and the thrusters in the back, they light up and look like they're about to fly. The landing stuff look like it works. You want all that stuff at $20. That shit ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry to cuss. I normally don't. That shit ain't gonna happen. $20. You gonna get that for damn near $250. Close to $5. If you do get it for $300, I'd be surprised. If you get a Night Raven Sky Striker for $300, I will be surprised. The guy that was doing 3D printing of them and made one for 6-inch scale, he was charging $1,200. So I know if he charging $12, how much are they going to charge? And they're legit. And his look better than what they had. So I'm trying to figure, see, this is what I'm talking about. And someone in the comment section said this. They said, hey, look, if you want to take a deeper look or a deeper dive into this, look at McFarlane. Remember, McFarlane created vehicles too for some of the DC Multiverse line. He had that big old bat, monster truck, Bat Raptor, Bat Cycle, 2 Bat Cycles for the movie. Bam. What I'm trying to tell you is, the stuff sold a little bit, but majority of that damn stuff, it went on deep clearance to get it out. People ain't into buying bulky vehicles that's going to take up half the damn shelf space. A lot of collectors don't have room for that. A lot of collectors have a small space, just to be honest. We all grown, and grown people got other shit they got. They got offices and, you know, things that you need. You may need a toy room, but damn it, if you work from home, you need a home office. So one of them gonna take precedence. And, you know, just to be honest, you know, you on Zoom meetings and stuff like that, you can't have toys in the background. That don't look professional. You may have one or two there, you know, and they won't say nothing about it. But see, that's the thing that I'm talking about. You know, when I look at all this stuff, the first thing I think about is, that Terra drone right now, it'll take up this whole damn shelf. You see that Terra drone right there? This damn Terra drone, if they did it now, this shelf right here, I say a good 6 feet probably. It ain't that damn long. Ain't no 6 feet. Probably about 3 feet or something, I don't know. But hell, just imagine, it will go all the way across now. Why? Because they want to get everything involved in it. You know, everything got to work. You got to make sure that the fire bat that comes out of the middle of the Terradrome is size proportionate for the driver, who's a 6-inch figure. Then you got to make sure that each door could accommodate a 6-inch figure. That the seats on top accommodate a 6-inch figure. You know, the gun turrets up here, where the seat at, those gotta be for a 6-inch figure. Now, like I told you before, there are people who are modifying existing things and making them for the 6-inch figures. You know, I understand a lot of people don't want no hodgepodge stuff. I get it. But you're gonna spend up. And I'm pretty sure stores are not really ready to put that in, you know, into their stores. Think about it. Now, I know a lot of y'all will say, well, the scalpers are buy them all up. Then you got the distribution situation that you always have. You know, a lot of people came to me and said, hey, the His tank did so damn good. It's sold out basically, you know, it reached its goal and what, you know, this amount of hours. And, you know, I get it. But see, that's in one stationary place where you could put the order in and you wait for it to come. Just imagine you trying to put something that costs $300 into stores. It will sit. It will sit. You know, some of those Joker Titans and those clay faces from DC Multiverse, those giant figures, they sat. Swamp Thing didn't sit because he's not so gigantic, but see, a lot of the bigger figures, they sat. You know, like I said, Super 7, Thunder Tank, $500. They're going to have a Cat's Lair that they're trying to do later on. It's going to cost damn near $1,000. If the Thunder Tank costed $500, Cat's Lair will cost $1,000. So you're looking at all of this. You're looking at all of these prices. And fam, you know, you start thinking, damn, you know, the young lady in the bike, $300 to $500, you know, you thinking this stuff adds up. And this is what I'm talking about. You're not going to get too much of cheap stuff. You're just not. These vehicles cost money. To put them in production costs money. You know, that's a lot of plastic. And, you know, they're talking about, you know, plastic is in high demand. And I know a lot of y'all say, well, I don't believe that. But, hell, the way how they putting it everywhere is basically going paper now. You got paper straws. I'm like, how the hell that supposed to work? And you drinking through the straw. You drinking wet liquid through a straw that's made of paper. I said, this must be something. Think about all this. I know it sounds like capping. It sounds like, you know, I'm trying to, you know, tell people, no, this ain't gonna happen. You know what? I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you what and what not will happen, but I can tell you that is just highly unlikely, fam. I'm looking at everything that, hell, they trying to do right now, and they're going to do crowdsourcing with a lot of this stuff. Crowdfunding. Why? Because it alleviates you putting all this damn stuff out and nobody buying it. So you get what I'm saying? See, a lot of people are not getting that. When you do the His tank and you did to pre-order, to do the crowdsourcing and all of that. You put your money up front. They got you 300, your 600 or your 900. Some people 1,200. Some people 1,500. Some people bought a lot of them, I heard. So think about it. All of those I paid, family. The next day, once this thing reached its goal, once the window was closed, they start charging cards. And the thing that I'm telling everybody is, think about it. Y'all saying, but you see how they they ain't got nothing left. You see how that works? Yeah, they ain't got nothing left. You done bought them all. Now think about it. They don't have to worry about anything, being unsold on the shelves. Look at all of those G.I. Joe, Walmart exclusive his tanks with the driver. You remember those? Those ones for the 3.75? The ones that went, they were 30, then they went down to like 25, then they went to 20. Some places they went to 15, and some they were 10. So the point I was making, they couldn't get rid of those damn things. They had so many of them. They couldn't sell those. They couldn't give them away. This is what I'm talking about. Vehicles not always a give and take. Even Buzz Lightyear, those ships that everybody are modifying, a lot of those are sitting in a damn store. But the reason why they are modifying those are only 50. They what, 44, 45? You might as well say 50 after tax, 50 something. Fam, that ain't bad. You looking at 50 something opposed to how much anything else might cost. And those look just as good as anything else. They look like they could actually be a Cobra vehicle or a Joe vehicle, fam. So I'm just saying, if you're looking at all of this, these people are out here to make money. And I'm going to tell you something. Most collectors will leave that shit sitting on the shelves because it's too pricey. And for all the kids who are watching these videos are age restricted, but still, I apologize for the cussing. I apologize for, being, not myself. It's just this got me because so many people think, and I could agree to disagree. I could see your point. I just want you to see mine. It's just like, I get it. But this stuff will not stay there. It will not work in stores. You can't put something that costs $300 in a store, in a toy section, and think somebody's going to buy it. Like I was talking to one of the cats in the comments, and he was telling me, he said, hey, I picked up a Castle Grayskull on clearance for about $30. It's letting you know that these big bulk items are not selling, and they're going on clearance. You can't sell something that nobody buys. So what do? You mark it down. Nobody want to sit on nothing forever. Just how it works. So my whole thing is, look at your space. Cobra Terradrome, just imagine it goes all the way over. I seen someone made a crypt from Mumra. It's on eBay and it's going for like $600 or $700. And I'm kind of say, like, damn. They got a LED light thing inside of it to make the lights of, the things on the side that he always say to whatever. Then they showed the two. It looks nice. But I'm not about to spend $600 or $700. See, this is what I'm saying. You want it, but it costs. And all of a sudden, when people start talking about how much shit costs, people start getting quiet. And I'm not talking about none of y'all, great people. I'm not talking about none of y'all. But a lot of people get quiet when they start hearing these amazing prices because they're high as I don't know what. Just imagine making this stuff. That his tank, they had to get their money up front because they lost so much money on those miniature his tanks. The regular for the 3.75s, they lost so much money on those. Nobody buying none of that. They lost so much money on that 3.75 line anyway because nobody was buying it. Only time they bought it is when it went on sale at Walmart. When Walmart basically put them on sale for a certain price and people were buying 5 and 6 of them. It was a limit on them. They were buying them with their kids buying them. It was just nuts. And this is why I say vehicles are not the way to go. To throw another option in there, Masters of the Universe. And I'm going to make this quick. Masters of the Universe. And I keep talking about Masters of the Universe. They got all these damn vehicles. Stridor, Battle Cat. I'm talking about for Origins. Panther, Castle Grayskull, the Wind Rider, or whatever that is. Then the Sky Sled. Then you got the Tack Track. Then, I think, the Dragon Walker, if it is, or the Tack Track, one of them. I don't even know if those two been made. Or the spider thing, the thing that spin around. Man, fam, all that stuff I seen on clearance. So if it's all on clearance, nobody buying this stuff. They waiting till it go on clearance to pick it up. So why are we capping? There's not a market for this stuff. It's just not. The companies know that. They know when it costs, when you have to put money into something and it's bigger, you got to pay for that. You got to pay for it up front. That way, they don't lose anything. Hasbro is a big company, don't get me wrong. But nobody's in the business of losing money. I'm not going to put anything out there and I'm going to lose money. Like Super 7 said, look, we crowdfunded. Look, you can get in on this. You can get in on it. You can get in on it with this Thunder Tank. I've been hearing stuff about Cat Slayer. It's just like, you got to think about it. And think about it. If we want to talk about anything, a vehicle with an accessory or, like a sky, chariot, like Serpentor, he's not going to be $50. I'm pretty sure he might be $100 damn. He might be available at PostCon. I don't know. You might have to buy them on the secondary market. The secondary market ain't everybody's enemy and it ain't everybody's friend. Sometimes you just got to work it. It is what it is, fam. I'm just being serious. It is what it is. But to later, thank you for watching. Peace out.